Hello, fam. So, if you are struggling and you are an unprofitable trader, come closer. This is for you. See, I used to struggle in the market for a very long time because I was doing so many things, jumping from one strategy to the other until I decided to just go back to the foundation, the basics, support and resistance and trend line. Nothing. Those guys are game changers, man. Game changers. Know this thing. If you know only support and resistance alone, I'm telling you to change your trading game. Support. Support. We buy on a support and we do what? Resistance. We sell on a resistance. And you know what resistance is? Resistance is like the roof of any building. There's a resistance. So once the market gets here, you do what? You sell, right? Why support is the base, the foundation, right? So when the market gets here, you do what? You buy. It's as simple as this. This is a basic concept in the market. You buy on support and you sell on resistance. Then it further goes to say if a support is broken, it becomes what? A resistance, period. So if support this is broken and the market comes down, what automatically happens? It has now become a resistance. So you are no longer looking to buy. Yeah, you are looking to do what? You are looking to do what? To sell. Why? Because the market has broken this support. Support broken becomes resistance, a very very key factor, foundation. So when support is broken, it becomes resistance. So what are you looking to do? You are looking to sell. You are no longer looking to buy. Okay, the same thing is applicable to resistance. Resistance broken becomes support. Look at it here. Once this resistance, once the market pushes up to this point, what happens? It no longer is a resistance, it is now what? A support. So you are looking to what? To buy, no longer sell. These are simple, simple strategy. I keep saying it. They play out every single day in and every single time in the market. You don't need to complicate things. Support and resistance alone does the magic. Let's talk about another one quickly. Trend line. We all know what trend line is. Just like support and resistance, trend line is also another technical tool. Just imagine the market is like this. What do? You plot your trend line. Immediately, you know that this is what? An uptrend. So, what are you looking to do? You are looking to buy because your trend line has already showed you that the previous high, oh, the next high is higher than the previous high, right? Is higher than the previous high. So, you already know that this is an uptrend. So, you'll be looking at buying like trend line. Same, reverse is the case. When the market is going this way, you plot your trend line. What do? The market is going down. So you are looking to sell because what? Your trend line has already told you that this is a downtrend, you know. So the market breaks, once the market breaks here, don't forget our rule in support and resistance. Once the market breaks here, you are no longer looking to buy. Why? Because it has broken this line. You are looking now to sell, to sell. Once the market gets here and it breaks here, you are no longer looking to do what? To sell. You are looking to what? To buy because the market has broken the trend line. So these are basic technical tools that we use in analyzing the market. Why I said basic. So if you are struggling, take time to go back to the basics of the market. Get your foundation right. Chart patterns. My favorite of them are double bottom and double top. Double bottom, double top. Now, these are trend reversal patterns. They signify that the market is about to change, right? So you see a double bottom. Bottom always takes the W shape like this. One, two, one, two. So once you see this and the market breaks this neckline, the market breaks like this. this neckline, what it's just telling you is that the market is going to break, continue, and go all the way to the upside. So once the market breaks, what you should be looking at is to buy. It's as simple as that. Once you see this pattern form, just know that you should be looking to buy. And same goes for, so this is the double bottom. The double top is the inverse of double bottom. That is the M shape. This is just it. This two here, this is the double top. So once it breaks this neckline, same thing applies. Once it breaks the neckline like this, you should be looking to do what? To sell. So this is the double top. So you see, these are basic principles that work in the market. Another one we'll be looking at is also candlestick. We have the bearish slash bullish engulfing candle. Good. So see something like this. Maybe with a small wick, here and a small wick here. Then you see something like this. This is a typical example of a bullish engulfing candle. So what are you doing here? You are looking to buy. It doesn't mean that it will buy immediately, but what this candle is engulfing this bearish candle. So it's signifying that the buyers are about to take control of the market. That is what it simply means. Once you see this candlestick appear, especially if they appear on a support, you already know we buy on a support, right? That's number one confirmation. So if you now see a bullish engulfing candle on a support, it means that is an extra confirmation that you should do what? You should go ahead and buy. So for the bearish, you see something like this. You see something like this. You see something like this. And another big candle guy like this. So this is a bearish engulfing candle pattern. It simply means that you should be thinking of what? Selling. Only selling opportunities. You should be only thinking of to sell. So with just this alone, if you combine support and resistance plus this chart pattern and your candlestick, that should change your trading game a whole lot. It should be able to take you from 0 to like 8 or 8.5. If you are struggling and you're unprofitable, go back to the basics. Cancel all the noise, all the everything that is going on around you. Cancel everything. Go back to your drawing board. Study the basics of forex. There are more chart patterns. It's not like these are the only chart patterns. There are more chart patterns. There are more candlestick patterns. But I just use this as an example of the things that you need to look out for when you are going for your basics. See you on the next one.